Hello there, this is the Super Wig Maker, and I'm here with you with another video on the wig making process. Today I'm going to talk to you about the monotop and what it is. A lot of things in the wig making process are wrongly named. Mono in Greek means single or alone. So a monotop means something that is singular on the top. Now, in the wig making industry, a monotop means a special material and uh, single strand, single knot. Now, the real monotop is single strand, single top apart from the material because it's single, so it's mono. But in the wig making industry, mono is referred usually to the material as well. The material that you see me ventilating here is something like a fabric. It's very tightly woven. It unravels very easily. It has a little bit of shine. It's nylon, and they use it because it doesn't have a specific pattern. Like you don't see any grid. It's just a uniform fabric, semi-transparent, so you can make it blend it easier with your skin or anything else. I was talking about the monotop with my girl Linda. She sent me the material and the tools and everything, so we owe her. And she told me that she wanted to create a mono a monotop for her wigs because she wanted when you part the hair to see something like a skin instead of the lace grid, etc. So I took the time here and I ventilated a little bit to that. It's quite difficult to ventilate on that, I'm telling you. It's so difficult and you need a much thinner needle than the Asian that I'm currently using. It's just that I found a way to ventilate with this one. And here are my thoughts about it. First of all, it's too hard to make, so I don't really think that I would uh, want to do a whole um, talk about it like a 4x4 closure with this material. The knots, they are much tighter than with the lace because the fabric itself is keeping the knot much more, close to itself. It doesn't let it expand because it's very tightly woven, so it doesn't let it expand. Even the double knots are quite thick, sorry, quite tight, so everything is fine. But I think that it's too much trouble for, for having a little bit more undetectable uh, material, and the shine factor is worse. So let me get closer to that and we will discuss a little bit more when we see it up close. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you about the fabric. I'm gonna show you the fabric from up close. Here you see single strand, single knot. The knots are very tight. This is the fabric. It's like, it's like a nylon fabric, semi-transparent. Let me just show you in contrast a little bit. Like you see no real pattern. This is very up close. This is why you can see a little bit the weaving of this fabric. I also did some double knots right next to it, and I'm just gonna show it to you how it looks on a skin or with different background. Even the double knots here, they look quite, thick. Sorry, again, quite tight. They don't look that they can loosen up. It's just that I don't really think that I would be able to have the patience and give the time to make a whole top out of this material. I really don't know. Maybe a more dense lace would do the job, and I really think about it, but this material is out of question for me, and especially because of the too much shine. Now I'm gonna show it to you next to this is a lace. So let me just zoom in a little bit. You can see that you have a grid pattern here, more visible, and the ventilation areas are more limited because you have specific holes per inch. So in the fabric you have more ability to ventilate anywhere you want, so you don't really have to follow a specific pattern. But in the lace you are obliged to ventilate in this hole and the next hole, depending on the density and the amount of holes per inch you have. So let me just show you a little bit how it looks on the skin next to each other. This video is not going to be too long. One moment, please. There it is. And this lace is too wide, so these are my 5 cents in that. I just don't really think that it worth trying. It's something that I would never do. So there you go.